Hey everyone, Abdel Misa here. Welcome. As an investment professional, I spend 12 hours a day in front of these screens. Now, these past few days, I have noticed something that I have never witnessed during my Wall Street career. So I'm gonna tell you about it, but before that, do you mind pressing the like and subscribe button? I really appreciate it, that means a lot. And so let's get started. So here is what's going on. Within a few days, you have got multiple investment legends that have called for a market sell-off all at the same time. And that's unusual. So let me give you a few examples. Druckenmiller, in my opinion, a top 10 investment legend in the Hall of Fame of investing, has said the following. A V-shaped recovery is a fantasy and the risk reward is as bad as he has seen it in his career. Another example, that David Tepper, another investment legend. Okay, so what he's saying is like the equities are overvalued, the most he has seen since 1999, and it's not a good risk reward market. Others who have also been very defensive include Tudor Jones, who has recently announced that he is buying gold and then he has even invested in Bitcoin. Ichan, who is hoarding cash and then is short commercial real estate. Even people like billionaire investor Cuban is expressing as well his caution. Even Fed Chairman Jerome Powell has highlighted the risk to the economy and that policymakers, wink wink, the Fed and the Congress have got to do more to avoid a long-term damage to the economy. So what does this all mean? You have multiple smart investors and legends that are calling for a market sell-off. And of course, the first instinct is to say, oh shoot, here we go again, the market is going to retest the Marsh laws, or we can go even deeper into a recession. But remember a very important concept. When everybody around you is bearish, it might make actually sense to do the opposite and then go against the grain and be bullish. Why is that? It's because these investors around you that are bearish, they have already sold. They are done selling, and that's why they're expressing their view that they are bearish. Now, in this case, it's very tricky because you are going to go against very smart and intelligent investors. But still, if all of them are bearish, that means they have already sold. If anything, they can get back in the market and then put a lot of money. So there is a lot of money sitting around, sitting in cash that can join and push the market even higher. Here's actually a very bullish scenario by the end of this year that I see as highly plausible. One is the remdesivir drug by Gilead proves to be highly effective. Two, we get another effective treatment such as an antibody treatment by Regeneron. Three, we're able to develop a vaccine by the end of this year based on Operation Warp Speed or the 100 trials going on worldwide right now. And four, we get another round of a fiscal stimulus, maybe $3 trillion based on the HEROES Act after some type of compromise between the two parties. And of course, five, we get continuous support from the Federal Reserve, maybe even going into negative interest rates. In a scenario like this, I could easily see the S&P reaching new highs, in fact maybe even reaching like a level such as 3,700. Why? Because in this case we have a permanent health solution, and from there on we are going to get a V-shaped recovery. And in that case, the market will overlook earnings because it will look forward, not just in 2000 earnings in 2021, but also look at earnings in 2022. And therefore, the high valuation will not matter as much. Obviously, there is a lot of uncertainty with the crisis we are facing. To me, it's not just about the shape of the recovery, whether it's a V, a U, a W. That's not really the question. The question is about health. When are we gonna get a permanent solution to the COVID-19? And if we are able to get a solution by year end, I could definitely see the market reaching new highs and surprising many investors, including the ones we talked about earlier that are legends. And remember, if everybody around you is bearish, meaning they think that the market is going down, it can pay to be a contrarian and do exactly the opposite of consensus and then be bullish in this case. With that, thank you so much for your time today. I would really, of course, appreciate if you can like, share, and subscribe. I really hope that you enjoyed today's session, and then I will see you next time.